So why did you guys decide to do a Philippe Chow? Because Philippe Chow was already established in New York.
Yeah.
Right?
But there wasn't one in L.A.
No. There was a Mr. Chow in L.A.
The Mr. Chow's still out here, and they still doing good.
Yeah? There's a Mr. Chow in Malibu.
There is?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I went there not too long ago. There used to be one in Beverly Hills. Is it still there?
Yeah, that one's still there.
Still
That's
there.
the one I know about.
Okay.
I got to check it out.
Yep. Your competitor.
Yeah. Nah,
Okay.
You know what? I can't go there. My bad. I'm bugging.
You can't?
I don't do Mr. Chow's.
Well,
Only
just can't.
Philippe's.
Like you're not allowed in here?
Yeah. Nah.
Okay, so why did you decide to do a Philippe's?
Well, Manny, he had owned the one on Melrose first, and then they didn't like the location, so they had closed down. So when they relocated in Beverly Hills, he asked me if I wanted to get down with it. And then he just was like, yo, you know what I'm saying, if you want to get down with it, just put this up, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, all right. I'm like, I think it'll be ill to be, you know what I'm saying, part owner of Philippe Chow's in Beverly Hills, so.
Is it Felipe or Philippe?
It's Philippe. You're
Philippe.
right. You know, like.
You're the owner, man. I'm asking you.
You know
what I mean?
It's Philippe Chow, but you know how, like, especially New Yorkers, we all say Felipe.
Yeah.
Manny's wife, Yolanda, she's always like, yo, it's Philippe. Can you stop saying Felipe?
Okay.
Manny's the worst with it. Forget about it. Manny, he be chopping the name up so bad. I don't even think Manny could spell Philippe Chow.
Okay. I mean, have you ever owned a restaurant before?
I don't know.
Okay.
Never
So
in
what
my
was it
life.
like? I mean, restaurants are hard business.
It
You know what I
definitely
mean? Like
is.
most restaurants shut down after a year. Most.
But let me tell you what's so good. And when we was doing it, he would always be like, yo, listen, if we could withstand the first year, we good. And
Well, he already had one shut down, right? You said.
yeah, but I wouldn't even say, I don't know what you want to call it, but it relocated. You know what? Yeah, it was shut down because it was shut down for a while.
Right.
Then when we found a spot in Beverly Hills and gutted it and remodeled it, you know what I'm saying? It came out.
Okay. So, I mean, but still, now you have another restaurant that's trying to get through its first year.
Nah, we passed the first year mark.
Right. No, I'm saying once you built the new one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So you built the new one. I mean, what was really the toughest part, of being a first-time restaurant owner, and you're not a chef, I assume. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you can't cook, but I'm saying you're not the dude,
Yeah, I ain't too
in the kitchen.
I ain't too much of a cook. No, you know what? I can't cook.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're not cooking at Philippe Chow.
I ain't cooking Philippe Chow.
Right, exactly.
But I would say probably the toughest part, because it was Asian cuisine.
Yeah.
And the cook in there, this guy's name is Steve, man. This guy's a trip.
Yeah.
Yo, let me tell you a story. On Valentine's Day, we had like about 150 covers. Right, when I say covers, I mean like the reservations or whatever, right?
Okay.
So it was a movie. Like, it was crazy. Like, and I guess he just became flabbergasted, and he just stood up. He just was in the corner, and just like people was giving the things to like take the orders. He just was like he just stopped cooking. We're like, yo.
And he's the only cook?
He's not the only cook, but he's the head chef.
He's the head chef. Everyone
Yeah.
else is like doing the side work.
Yeah.
It's a dope spot. I've been there a bunch of times.
Yeah. 8620 Wilshire Boulevard,
Right.
Yeah.
8620 Wilshire Boulevard.
Beverly Hills.
What do you think, is really, the key part to having a successful business like that?
Dedication and just really putting the time into it.
Okay.
Like, before it was anything, like, we used to always be in there, like, when it was gutted out and people was coming and doing over the floors and breaking down the walls and just building it, picking out paints, picking out leathers, picking out the tints for the window and ideas for the schematics for the bar and how we're gonna build that and all that. It's a lot. His wife, Yolanda, she definitely played a huge role in getting that place open.
I mean, would you say that this is a very profitable business right now, or are you still kind of in growth mode and kind of reinvesting and trying to make it bigger?
Well, when we don't have to reinvest, but it's still in growth mode. But the good thing is that there's no out-of-pocket expense.
Why is that?
Meaning that it's covering itself. You know what I mean?
Okay, so it's now profitable somewhat.
Yeah.
Right, and it takes a while.
Exactly. Like the other Philippe's, it took them like 5 years before they really started, you know what I'm saying? And now they're booming.
Right.
Valentine's Day, they had over 800 covers
What
on one day.
being that you're an owner of Philippe Chow, what do you think about Mavado claiming racism at the New York Philippe Chow?
I saw that. I was like, yo, what? I don't.
All I see is black people when I go to the Philippe Chow in New York.
Let me tell you, I don't know, yo, Mavado, y'all my dog from long time, dog. But yo, I don't know what was going on with that, but it be nothing but black people in Philippe's.
Right.
Me and the owner, Steve Boxer, like we're really, really cool. Like every time I'm in New York, me and him go, we sit down, we talk, we eat, have a drink, and we just catch up and just talk about that stuff, you know? But I don't know. That definitely was probably just a misunderstanding because, like, once it's past 5 o'clock, like Charlamagne would say, it's straight up black people in there. Like during the lunch hours in the beginning and stuff, would be a lot of like white people and stuff like that. But towards the evening and night, it'd be a lot of black people in there.
Right. I was genuinely surprised when I heard that.
Yeah, I just think that was a misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to battle John Cena. Can somebody find John Cena's management? WWE, somebody find John Cena and let's make this happen.
So let's be super honest here, and I'm gonna be really frank and a little uncouth. I'm not gonna suck a dick unless I'm gonna do it great. I'm not gonna write a book unless I'm gonna do it great. I'm not gonna cook a meal unless I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna touch anything unless I plan on doing it better than anyone else you've ever met in your entire life.